first C4. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've ever had a C4 before. But it's the Hawaiian Punch Fruit Juicy Red Zero Sugar. And when it lacks in sugar, I'm sure it's got plenty of other chemicals and shit that I probably shouldn't have, but, you know. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. And not at this point. It'll also be a brief update. I've missed a few uploads. I'm gonna miss a few more. So, I'll get into that. But, before I do, I just want to say thank you all for watching my videos. I hope you enjoy this one. I hope you're all doing well. And yeah, okay, let's just go ahead and take our first sip, right? It's so cold, by the way. I don't know. Wow. It just tastes like Hawaiian Punch, but like with carbonation. I like that. I like that the energy side of it isn't like overwhelming. Like this could have just been, if I didn't know it was an energy drink, it could have just been like a Hawaiian Punch soda or something. But like, not to the extent where it's like that carbonated, you know what I mean? If this was a soda, I think I'd like it less. It's just got a little bit of an extra kick to it, is what I meant to say. I like it a lot. That's a bad thing. I've got a new energy drink that I'm enjoying. I don't need a new one. Give me 1 second. Alright. So I just had to fix something. But yeah. So, for those of you who may have not seen my previous update video, I got some medical stuff going on. It's been a little annoying. The good news is, like I said in that video, there's a plan. We have the options in front of us, and we've already decided what we're going to do. All that's left is to figure out the rest of the wonderful American healthcare system, you know, scheduling, planning, whatnot. Whenever it does get scheduled, something to keep in mind is that I won't really be able to do anything for 2 weeks. And that's the estimate. So I'm going to try and get a bunch of videos pre-recorded prior to then. But we'll see. It's been hard to just get regular uploads on time with the way it's impacting me now. So, just truth be told, it's going to be rocky. You know, whether I miss an upload or not. I wasn't even supposed to miss one yesterday. But, I just wasn't feeling up to it. I was feeling up to doing a drink review, but it was already like, I was going to do this. But it was like starting like 3 in the afternoon, and I'm like, alright, maybe not. But I've been playing a lot of games, getting a lot of achievements. I'll be talking about that in the next update. I'm trying to catch up on all of the... So, like, I had certain goals I wanted to hit, and for both of my updates, I undershot. Like, I didn't meet either of my goals. So I'm trying to play catch-up. I'm trying to meet what would have been my third goal here. So that I can try to hit my gamer score goals and stuff. I have a very strict plan, and I haven't really been following it. Which is fine. At the end of the day, you know, if this year goes by and I haven't really finished many of my goals, it is what it is. It's just kind of a guideline to help me get there. But at the end of the day, I want to have fun. I'm not playing games, you know, because I need to. Play them because I want to. So if a game that's on my list isn't a game that I really want to play at the time, I'll just hold off until the time comes that I do want to play it. Because I tend to, like, rotate it around in my head, like what I'm really interested in. It just kind of shifts on its own, but it does it pretty often. So, like right now, I've been in a crazy Star Wars Battlefront mood, and I was playing it before the resurgence, which is going on right now, which is insane. So many people are playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, EA Star Wars Battlefront 2, I should say. But it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. I'm going for a lot of milestones, like trying to get character skins and stuff. I'm going to talk about Battlefront 2 on its own. I almost bought a physical copy of it yesterday just because I don't have one. It wouldn't have been expensive, been $6, but at the end of the day, I just couldn't justify it. With this procedure coming up, I'm gonna need to save as much money as possible. So, it's not the most expensive procedure, you know, but it ain't cheap, is what I'll say. So, it's been kind of taken away from my plans to try to get us out of this state and back home. We'll see. I know I'm sounding depressing, but I'm really not. I'm kind of seeing it more as a challenge. We'll find a way, you know. We don't really want to be in this area anymore. We were here for the military, and now that neither one of us are in the military, we're just ready to go. But, you know, it takes a lot of planning. It takes a lot of money to make a transition like that, so we'll see. I really like this. But if you don't like Hawaiian Punch, you absolutely won't like this. I wouldn't even give it a shot because it just tastes like Hawaiian Punch with that, you know, energy drink flavor undertones. So, I'm so sorry, I know that's disgusting. But some people, some energy drinks, they don't get that balance right, where the energy drink flavor is just overwhelming the actual flavor of the drink. This one does not have that problem. I'm only bringing that up because I was going to do another drink review, and I kind of feel like that one had that problem. It's going to be the next one. I found this one, and I wanted to do this first. I have been holding on to another drink for a little while now. I wanted to put some time between my drink reviews. But, like I said, I saw this one before I got around to filming the other one, so now it's just sitting in my fridge. So far, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, but we'll see how that changes as I get a little bit further. I'm probably around, like, right here. Excuse me. And like I said, it's only because I like Hawaiian Punch. Me and my buddies beat Borderlands 1 last night. We're starting the pre-sequel. Well, we've started the pre-sequel. We plan on getting through this one, getting through the third one. And then whenever Borderlands 4 goes on a decent enough sale, we all plan on picking it up. We're not rushing to get through the Borderlands at the moment because, well, the first one, yeah, because it was extremely buggy, and one of our friends kept getting disconnected every 2 seconds. And it's not his connection, because we play other games just fine. And the pre-sequel is not having that problem, so we rushed through the first one, but we don't plan on rushing through these because we want to wait until Borderlands 4 is on sale. We're not paying $80 for it. We didn't pay $60 for any of the Borderlands games we have now. None of us did. So it's like, why would we pay for a game that we know is going to have a price decrease at some point? So, we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get really excited and end up buying it, but we'll see. We have a few other games, but like I said, I'll hold off from talking about that until I get to the next gaming update. I want to do a pop figure collection video. I have them all ready to go on the side. I organized them. But that's something that's going to take a lot of energy. and a lot of time. Because I have a decent collection, but I think the problem is my cats have also been annoying as hell. They're doing really good right now because I waited to do this video until I fed them. So now they're eating and they're nice and chill. But I really want to do some gameplays. I'm really upset that I missed Wednesday's upload, but I think with how I was feeling, I was also extra upset with the quality of my gameplay videos. Like, it's the best that I can do. It really is. But it's not great either. You know what I mean? I just don't have another option at the moment. But we'll see. We'll see. I might have to start doing videos every single day again, just so I can eventually get this monetized to help pay for this procedure. I was making a joke about that with my fiance. It's absolutely not happening, by the way. Like I said, if I can barely get an upload up right now, and it's not like this is hard, I'm just sitting down talking for 10 minutes, but without going into it too much, it just hurts. You know, it's very hard to try to be relaxing when you're in pain. Not that I want to be a baby about it, but it doesn't feel good, is what I'll say. Let's see. I haven't done my Red Dead 2 ramble yet because it's pissing me the hell off. I keep thinking I'm at the end of the game. It feels like this last chapter is dragging absolute ass. And maybe it's because I know exactly what happens, but it's just do a mission, run across the map, do a mission, run across the map, and the mission's always the same shit. Do something stealthy, try not to kill anyone because you're a good guy now. And that's it. That's it. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just because I know what happens, and I keep hoping that it's that, you know. With the next mission, I'm like, I hope this one's it. I really thought it was a lot closer. Because it's so, like, annoying for me. What I've been doing is I'll open it up. I'm on, like, cloud saves, or, like, you know, when you can, like, close it and play another game on Xbox. That's what I've been doing. I'll open it. I will run to the next mission, which will take me, like, 10 fucking minutes. And then I'll pause it, close the game, go play something I want to play. And when I have the energy, I'll come back and do a mission and start running to the next one. But I'll just get fucking bored, I'll get tired, I'll get annoyed, so I'll pause it and I'll finish the run later. Because they're like trying to kill us, you know. I don't think we can fast travel, or it just feels like I'm never next to a convenient fast travel point, so it's like I might as well just run to the mission. But either way. What else have I been doing, I guess I should say. I've been thinking about starting up a second channel once all this medical stuff's over, a not ASMR one. Maybe I'll show my face in that one. Try to get a bit more professional lighting or something, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it because it's probably not happening. It's just something I've been thinking about, like if I were gonna do it, this would be my lineup of vids for that year. I like doing stuff like that. I like making lists, I guess. I don't know. I'm a weird guy, so I've been told. yeah, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. I think it's really good. I don't know what like the base C4 flavor is, because I've never had it. But based on what I expected, I thought it was gonna be a much more overpowering like sweetness flavor. You know what I mean? So like those Skittles like juice things that I had, that just tasted like syrup in comparison to this. I think this has a better balance of that energy drink flavor, the actual Hawaiian Punch flavor. I think there's a good balance. None of it feels overpowering. I give it a 10, but I feel like I want to reserve that for drinks that I'm like change me. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to drink this for the rest of my life. Like this, I will probably buy again, but sparingly. You know, assuming that I see it again. And there goes my cat. He wants attention. Sorry. Oh, goodness. Like I said, I hope y'all are doing very well. I'm thankful for all of you that have been supporting the channel. And this wall. If y'all have made it this far, please tell me what kind of videos y'all want. At the moment, I'm just kind of throwing stuff together. I'd like to be able to do something that people actually want to see, instead of just guessing. So, I mean, I'll keep going off what seems to be popular, like the collection videos. If the cats had stayed quiet, I was probably going to try to do a pup collection right now, but I can hear them. They're going at it. And I know y'all can't hear them, but that's because they haven't made their way next to the door yet. They love messing with the bedroom door. And the second they do that, it's over. So, I just feel like they're coming. If I randomly cut the video, it's because they put their paw on the door and they started like slamming it against the door frame. Because they can do that. That's their way of saying, get out here. We want to play. Or we want to just sit with you. Because they'll do that until one of us goes out there and actually spends time with them. Which, of course, we love doing. I don't want to sound like a bad cat dad, but I film videos in here for a reason. Because they're out there. So, either way. Oh wow, I just realized we hit close to 20 minutes. That's probably about what I should be shooting for with this anyway. I feel like I just looked over and it was at the 10-minute mark. Crazy. But so I'm just looking around. I don't know if I ever brought it up, but before all this started happening, I had ordered a Lego set from eBay. It's another Lego Star Wars. So now I have 3 really cool sets that I've added to my unbuilt Lego Star Wars collection. I'm keeping them unbuilt until we move, because we don't have a place to put them now anyway. So, by keeping them in the box, I can, of course, retain their value, but whenever we move, I can find them. That'll be like my hobby. That'll be, like, I want to do something, but we don't really have the money because we just moved. I just paid for this procedure, so it kind of worked out. And I have some stuff to keep me distracted, you know, while we're in that financial, like, we can't spend a lot of money. So, because I know me, I'm going to want to do stuff when we get down there. Because I'm going to be back around my family, back with my friends. But realistically, we're going to have to be smart about how we spend our money when we get down there. Because we got a lot that we need to do. Day off, you know, the way adults live life, right? So, the Legos are going to be my way of staying distracted while we try to go a few months of just saving as much as possible. You know, it's a pretty good plan. I got plenty of video games, I have plenty of Legos. I don't need to spend money. Except for like food and necessities, right? But the rest of it is going to go towards savings. It's pretty much what we're doing right now. Now that we have all this other stuff going on. But Either way, y'all don't need a full financial breakdown or crash out. Sorry, I don't even know if y'all like the tapping. It just gives me something to do with my hands. Man, I would love to do like a full gameplays with you guys, like with like a capture card and an actual like mic that I'm talking into. I would love to do that. That would be this whole channel if I had that set up. I can't even lie to you. With like drink reviews, collections, because y'all like those, and then a few other rambles. But even then, it would probably all be gameplays in the background while I rambled over them. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't really know what I would do if I had that capability. But I just know I'd be doing them a lot more. Because it would just be like playing the game instead of it obviously just being my Switch. Like the reflections and everything else I gotta pay attention to. Either way. Yeah, this is a 9 out of 10 for me. If you like Hawaiian Punch, I absolutely recommend it. You know, if you're an energy drinker. If not, stick with regular Hawaiian Punch. It's just as good. I actually might like this more just because it has a little bit less of that syrupy taste. It like tastes in the direction of Hawaiian Punch at a more reasonable level, but I also really like energy drinks and really needed one this morning, so that might be influencing my decision. I did not get much sleep last night. My own fault. Like I said, we stayed up trying to beat Borderlands, and then I started playing some other games just for the achievements after that. So either way, I'm gonna go and wrap this up now, or else I will keep on going forever. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for being patient with me while I'm releasing subpar videos that I'm barely throwing together. I hope you all are doing very well. I hope you're all doing better than me right now. But yeah, either way, I'm just gonna let y'all go now. Thank you for stopping.